What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? Whew, had too much going on tonight. How is everybody? Ronell in the house. What's going on, Ronell? When you pop on, let me know you're here. Give everybody just a few minutes to get on before I get started. What's everybody been up to today? Everybody getting ready for this hurricane, man. I'm actually in South Carolina myself, and we're definitely preparing for this hurricane that's coming, man. I pray for the people down in Florida. A lot of my marketing friends live in Florida. Lots of my marketing friends live down there. So if you're down in Florida, man, just know you're in our thoughts and our prayers, man. Hoping this thing is gonna skate right on past you. Ronell, can you hear me good? Can you hear me good, Ronell? Just leave me like a little message in the chat if you can hear me. I'm gonna make sure everybody can hear what I'm saying. All right, everything looks good. See, I got 3 people here. Yes, you can hear me. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for responding back to me. Just wanted to make sure everything was good before I got started and got going here. So tell me why you guys are here. Just leave me a little message in the chat before we get started. Just tell me why you're here. Tell me the reason why you decided to check out this webinar tonight. Just give me a comment in the chat box. Be great. Facebook prospecting and recruiting, is that something that you may struggle with, looking to get better? I know for me it was. I know when I first came into the industry, the messages I was sending out was way off base. Way off base. So, okay, here it is, 9:03. Okay, well, I'm not going to hold up because I really wanted to do I want to get through all these slides, and I don't want to hold people up too late tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Looking to get better on Facebook. Very good, Tony. Very good. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get started. Why don't we? Facebook prospecting and recruiting. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. There we go. So here's the question. How would it feel if you had an unlimited supply of leads? What if you had people actually reaching out to you instead of you having to all the time chase other people? And then what if you were able to teach your team the same simple strategies that I'm going to teach you tonight so that they can build their business? Because the fact of the matter is, once you come into network marketing and you start learning skills and learning how to do things, it's your duty to step up as a leader and be able to teach these things. And so this is what's happened with me. You know, I actually came into network marketing a couple of years ago, and I like a lot of people, I wandered around not really knowing what I was doing, and then I aligned myself with who I thought were some leaders, and this may be your story too. You may have done this or know people that have done this, and all the leaders told us was, just join as many groups as you can a day and just post in groups and you'll be super stinking filthy rich. Has anybody else heard that? Or was it just me? Because that's what I was told. Just post in groups and you'll make $20K a month. And that's all you got to do. And the fact of the matter is that just doesn't work. If anybody else on this webinar, if they've heard that, then they obviously know. Yes. Tony says yes. I understand. That's what I heard too. And so when I finally found the right type of mentor to teach me proper etiquette, so to speak, on Facebook, that's when everything changed for me. Okay. Of course, I'm part of a system too, an affiliate marketing system that helps me with that, but I'm not going to talk about that tonight because I'm not trying to sell anything. I just wanted to give a training to teach people how to use Facebook effectively. because you want to be a professional marketer, right? You don't want to come off as spammy. And so the things I'm going to teach tonight, I actually learned from a 7-figure mentor of mine. And I also have a 6-figure mentor. And both of them are like Facebook marketing gurus. Both of them built their businesses for free on Facebook solely. And so I took some of the teachings from both of them, combined them all together to give you the very best that I possibly could. And that's what I definitely strive to do tonight, is to give you the very best possible Facebook training you can have available for free. Okay, so let's move on, guys. So tonight we're going to be covering how you can Facebook prospect the right way, okay? And I'm also going to go over some branding, because you need to brand yourself as a leader in the industry to attract the right type of prospect to you, okay? I'm going to show you how you can do that very easily. And at the very end, I'm going to go over 6 closing statements that will help you close a little more smoothly. Because I think that's where a lot of people struggle as well, is they may have someone interested, but you just don't know how to seal the deal, right? Does anybody else have trouble with sealing the deal? You can always leave me something in the chat. I'm going to leave the chat open for a little while. Okay, so when you're talking about branding, okay, we're talking about branding. Who is your target market? You need to know who it is that you are marketing to. Okay, think about who your personal target market is. Now, if you're in health and wellness, then your target market is not going to be those people who love to travel. Your target market is going to be someone who likes fitness. Your target market may be someone who's in the nutrition industry. Your target market may be anybody who's interested in their health, period. And there's all kinds of sub niches that you can get into in health and wellness. So we won't even go there. Okay, but you need to know who your target Facebook prospecting. Okay, number 2 is, who are the top 3 leaders that you follow, and what do their profiles look like? Now that could be anybody. You know, Tony Robbins, could be, you know, Ray Higdon, Brian Finale, Diane Hockman. All those are top leaders in the industry, right? And so, who are your top 3 leaders, and what do their profiles look like? Do yours look like theirs? Okay, you need to think about that. What messages are you trying to get out through your marketing efforts and the post that you put out on your Facebook wall every day, or if you have a business page, which I highly recommend, just with a Facebook page, a business page. This is separate from your profile, okay? And the reason why, and I wasn't even going to talk about this, but let me just go ahead and go into this real quick. The reason why you want a Facebook page as opposed to trying to build your business solely on your profile is this. A Facebook business page doesn't have a lot of the limitations that your profile does. On your profile, if you start posting links and things like that, Facebook looks down on that. You're liable to get put in Facebook jail. Okay, it's going to happen. Sooner or later, if you keep posting your links on your profile, Facebook's going to shut you down. They're going to put you in Facebook jail and slap you on the hand and tell you got to quit that. On your business page, it's a lot more lenient, and you're not limited to 5,000 friends. Look at Eric Worre's page. He's got over 1 million and something likes on his page. Okay, so on a page, you can actually, there's a lot of things you can do over there. You can schedule. There may be a training that I may have to do on all the things you can do on a page versus a profile. But I highly suggest building your business on your Facebook page, okay? Now, I do post some things on my wall as well to get out there, but I try my very best not to post a lot of business links out there. I put trainings and things like that out there, but you want to try to separate the two as best as you possibly can. Anyway, let me ask you this. Are you being edgy? What I mean by edgy, are you posting a lot of confrontational things? Of course, we have an election going on right now. Are you posting a lot of things about whoever it is you want to vote for, whoever that might be? I'm not judging. I'm not happy with none of them. So political things? Are you posting things that people could definitely argue with you about on Facebook? If you are, you need to stop. Typically speaking, religion and politics is usually out of the question. You don't really want to post a lot of those, okay? I'm not saying don't post any religious stuff. I would say if you're a religious person, just be selective in what you post. I'm very selective as to what I post politically and religiously. That doesn't mean I don't post anything at all religiously, because I do. I had a post the other day. Oh man, what did it say? I forgot what it said. But anyway, it was a God quote and whatever, and it was good, but it was a message that I was giving out, okay? And so that's what I was doing with that. So let's move on. So examples of leaders: Eric Worre, awesome. Robert Kiyosaki, Danny Johnson, she's a great leader. I actually went to one of her seminars. Awesome seminar. Ray Higdon, top leader in the industry. Okay, for me personally, my target market is this. I'm looking for a professional man or woman, home business owner, who is self-motivated and is looking to better themselves and their business model, and is open to receiving coaching and or mentorship. That's who I'm looking for. That's the type of person that I personally want to work with. Now, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to figure out who your target market is. Excuse me. Get a drink of water. You need to figure out who your target market is so you'll know who to reach out to, okay? Now, Facebook Live. I'm not sure if anybody on the webinar is doing video, but you need to be doing videos. Videos, especially Facebook Live, is probably one of the fastest ways that you can brand yourself. Doing videos, people get to know you. They get to see you. They see your face. They see your message, and they get to know you, like you, and trust you more, okay? Because you're not hiding behind your computer. It's good to come out from behind the computer every now and then and show your face. I highly suggest doing Facebook Live. I try to do at least one every single day. Post video every single day. Okay, Facebook Live right now is the hottest platform to get your message out to the masses. The fact of the matter is, if you do a Facebook Live video, they share it to tons and tons, way more people than what they would if you just uploaded a generic video, okay? I know a lot of people that are scared to death to get in front of a camera, let alone go live, because they're scared. You know, what if I mess up? What if I, trip over my words? What? Really and truly, it doesn't matter. People will actually connect with you more if you do have a screw up. I was on Facebook Live about a week or so ago, and I was driving a message home, man. I was deep into it. It was a deep subject. I don't even remember what I was talking about at this point, but a couple weeks ago. And I was like right in the middle of doing this Facebook Live, and I was hard hitting with some things. And my son, out of nowhere, comes over. He doesn't live with us. He's 23, got his own house, his own family. He comes walking in. He's like, "Dad, your keys were in the door." And he just looks at me like, "What are you doing?" So I got interrupted in the middle of the live, but it didn't matter. I still got the message out to the people I was trying to get it. People started commenting on it, how funny that was, that he just kind of busted in, the look on my face, because I was surprised. I didn't realize he was there. So that's the point I'm trying to get to you, is it doesn't matter. That's your real life. People love reality TV. That's why so many reality TV shows do so well, right? People love to see that. So don't be scared. Do it anyway. Learn to put out some form of content every single day. This could be a Facebook Live, could be a blog post, could be an article that you write, regular video, could be anything. Make sure every day that you put out content. That is how you're going to brand yourself, okay? What we do is, as leaders in the industry, is we give answers to problems that people have. That's how you brand yourself as an authority. Is you have problems, people have problems, you give the solutions, okay? So you want to brand yourself by putting out a piece of content every single day. Some more branding tips. Number one is get a professional photo. Now, you don't have to go and have professional photos taken. The way the smartphones are nowadays, they are perfectly fine to take a nice looking photo. The point I'm trying to get is, a lot of times people will post photos of their dog or their cat or their kids, or, you know, might be a cartoon character or whatever, but it's not them. And the fact of the matter is, people want to see who they're potentially going to be doing business with. You know, honestly, if I'm going to do business with someone, I want to see what they look like. I want to feel like I can have a connection with them. And it's really, really hard to connect with someone if you really don't know what they look like. So content creation is another one. Content creation to refer people to your expertise. This could be a blog, a video, a live stream, or even articles. We already discussed that. Content creation is king. That's one thing you definitely have to do to get people interested in you and to brand yourself as that authority. When you post on Facebook, whether it be, you know, inspirational quotes, whether it be photos, whether it be articles, blog posts, whatever it might be, use the 80-20 rule. And if you haven't heard the 80-20 rule, the 80-20 rule is 80% of the time you post value and engaging posts. 20% of the time, business offer. You don't want to flood your Facebook profile or your fan page with tons and tons of spammy offers, right? Click my link, click my link, click my link, and then there's nothing in the middle. Okay? People don't want to go to your page and see 4,000 links to your business opportunity. You know, they don't want to see that. If you want to draw people to you, post inspirational, post motivational things. Those things people will respond to. They'll click and like and share. Ask them for a like or share. A lot of times, if you'll ask for someone to like it or share it, they will. But a lot of times people have to be told what to do. Okay? Just be careful about the types of posts. Make sure they're not spammy posts. And the number one tip, just be yourself. We've already discussed this. Make sure you are you. Don't try to be someone or something else that you're not. People will sense this. You know, my business coach was talking the other day in a video, and he was talking about how when he first came into the industry, that the top leader that he looked up to and was getting all of his value from and expertise from, he was trying to be just like him. He would try to talk like him. He tried to walk like him, try to do videos like him, try to market. Everything he did, he tried to emulate everything he did just like him. He said, I got to a point where it finally dawned on me that I've got to be me. I've got to be me. Help people being him. But he can reach out to other people being himself. So you have to be yourself. People will sense it if you're trying to be fake. I promise you, it will catch up to you. So here's a good example. If you were looking to join a business, who would you rather join with? The guy has a nice professional picture on his profile. The person on the right. Now that's a cute picture. It's a picture of a kid asleep with his dog on top of him. That's an awesome picture. I love that picture. It just shows the affection between the dog and the son and the boy. And I love it. But as your profile picture, if you're in business, trying to do business, it just doesn't work. I would much rather go to the guy on the left to do business with, because he actually, in my opinion, he looks like the type of person that's actually taking his business serious. So that's the difference between the two, okay? Now, let's get into some prospecting. What do you say? Is anybody getting any value? Before we get into this, just leave me a little message in the chat. Are you getting any value at all so far from what I've already covered on the branding part of it? Has this helped anybody getting any type of value? Yes, no, maybe, absolutely not. Because we're fixing to dive into some hardcore prospecting here. We're going to do some live prospecting tonight as well. Feel free to just leave me a comment if you're getting any value. Okay, so most of you, thanks, Shamrock. Thanks. I'm glad somebody's awake. So most of you do not realize it, but you have potential teammates on your Facebook, friends, and fan pages. Okay, you have potential teammates, and I'm going to show you. That's just a list of some of the friends I have on mine. Here's what you're going to do for the people that you're already friends with. Okay, now this is going to be a script that you're going to use for people you're already friends with. Now let's face it, you've probably got friends that you've never ever connected with. You've never talked to them, never messaged them, nothing. I know when I first did this method, I went back through all my friends and I was shocked. Friends I had, quote unquote, spoke to, never said a word to. They never messaged me, I never messaged them. And so this truly is going to work. I'm telling you, it's amazing. The people that are already friends with your teammates. This open script that I'm going to use is someone who's already one of my Facebook friends. I'm going to say, I have to apologize for not reaching out to you beforehand. You've been on my Facebook for however long they've been on your Facebook amount of time, and I've seen your stuff, and we've never actually connected. One of my goals is to get to actually know more of my Facebook friends. You have great energy. What is it that you do exactly? Okay? It's a simple message. It's non-evasive. You're not trying to shove a business opportunity down his throat. What you're trying to do with this message is simply connect with this person. You're not asking if he's open to an opportunity. Right now, that doesn't matter. Right now, you just want to connect with Sam. You want to become Sam's friend. Since you're friends on Facebook, you actually want to be Sam's friend. So you want to connect with Sam and start building a rapport, right? You want to start building that rapport with Sam to find out more about what Sam does, okay? It's more about what they do, not what you do. Keep that in mind. So that's what I would do if I was dealing with new people. I mean, dealing with people that are already friends. And then from there, your conversation would just escalate, and you would carry on a conversation with Sam. And then when the moment was right, you would ask Sam, if he was open to a side project, if it didn't interfere with what he was currently doing. And either he is or he's not. If he is, say, great. And then go through the process of showing Sam exactly what it is you do, whether it's a video, a PDF, or however you do it in your own company, okay? Every company does it different. So let's talk about where to find new people, okay? How many of you have gone into the regular network marketing groups and tried to message people inside of network marketing groups and just get frustrated because a lot of those people over there aren't really looking for a business, they're looking for a quick payday? Has anybody ever done that other than me? I got my hand up. Has anybody else gone into those groups and just been frustrated with the prospecting, trying to prospect those types of people over there? I know I was, because I've been there. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how you can find new people. I used to go in those network marketing groups and I quit. And the reason being is I would much rather connect with someone who's already in the network marketing industry, someone who is looking to better themselves, somebody who's already in business, because that's the type of person I want to deal with, and that's the type of person that I want to attract to me. I'm looking for leaders, right? I'm looking for leaders. And so the places you can go to do that are on fan pages. And Tony Robbins' fan page is an amazing fan page to go to find these types of people. Robert Kiyosaki is another great place to go to find these types of people. Business magazines like Success Magazine, Forbes Magazine, those work great as well. The law of attraction. You can actually go into pages for law of attraction, and a lot of times the people that are on those pages for law of attraction, any kind of group or anything that's got law of attraction on it, those types of people you want to deal with and work with, because they don't understand the laws of attraction. They're probably in some sort of type of development, which is good for you because that person knows already that they need to grow personally and develop personally so to be a better person and a better business owner. So that's definitely the type of person you're looking for to attract into your business. Eric Worre is another one. I mentioned him earlier. That's another great fan page you can go into to find the right type of people. So prospecting new people, you're looking for leader type characteristics. What are those? They must be positive. No negative comments. You don't want to see a bunch of complaining and whining and crying all over the place. If you see that, move on. Just move on. Okay? Make sure they have a professional profile. Same thing with you. You need to have a professional profile. Make sure they have one as well. And then whatever you do, do not argue with people in the comment sections on those pages. If they say something that's, if they say something that's controversial and you don't agree with it, keep your comments to yourself and just move on. Just move on. Because the fact of the matter is, you don't need to get into an argument with somebody on one of those fan pages, okay? People will see that, and they'll want to, and what's going to happen is they're going to try and stay away from you, because now all of a sudden you're this person that's making the negative comments and that's complaining, okay? And that's the way people will see you. So just don't argue with people. If you don't agree with it, just move on and just agree to disagree, okay? So what should your first message look like to someone who's a cold market person? This is somebody you're not friends with. You're reaching out to this person on this fan page. Message look like? There's actually a formula that you need to follow on this first message. Get them to attention you. People get messages all the time and look right over them. I know I do. So your first message to start with, hey, Sam, Tom, Susie, Jill, whoever. With an enticing first sentence. Okay, you have to say something in that very first sentence that's going to make them look at your message. Okay? It can't just be your generic stuff. Like, hey, I saw you had a red dress, thought it looked really cool. Nobody cares about that. Okay? They hear that mess all the time. Okay? Follow up with enticing first sentence. What you want to do is you want to actually tell them why you're messaging them. Because this person, they want to know why this stranger is messaging them. What have they done for you to want to message them? Make sure they know. Tell them. After that, have a connection point. Now, in order for you to have a connection point, you're going to have to do what? Go over to their Facebook wall and look at what they do. You want to try to find out what kind of work they do. You want to try and find out if they got families, they have kids. Do they have, what kind of dogs do they have? What do they do in their life? Just go and scroll through their page real quick. You don't have to spend an hour over there. Just like real quickly, just scroll through it, kind of see what kind of things they're into, kind of figure out what their beliefs are. And once you find something that you can connect with that person with, now you can go back and you can message them. You can tell them why you're messaging them and say, and have a connection point, something that you may have in common that will create excitement in them, okay? And then once you do that and the conversation starts to flow, good questions. An example of this formula. Hey, didn't reach out to you anyways. Why would I say something like that? If somebody wrote that to you, if they said, hey, Mike, I almost didn't reach out to you, I'm going to be like, why? I wonder why this person didn't almost reach out to me. Now I'm curious as to why they almost didn't reach out to me. And so now I'm probably going to read the rest of the message because I'm trying to figure out what's up with this person. Does that make sense? I almost didn't reach out to you, but then I decided to anyways. I swear I'm not a random Facebook person with a spam message. Haha. Now, you're kind of easing the tension, putting the walls down a little bit to where they're not on guard, waiting on you to shoot your spammy message, offering the latest, greatest juice that's going to cure cancer, right? Because people get flooded with those every single day, you know. So you're kind of letting the walls down, just telling them, hey, I want to talk to you. Next thing you want to say is, I've been noticing the comments that you've made on the Tony Robbins page, and I checked out your profile. Now what you're doing is you're telling them why you're messaging them. This is why I messaged you. I noticed your comments that you made on the Tony Robbins page, profile. Okay, that's the third part of the formula. We definitely have the same mindset like when you posted about work ethic. That's a connection point. You see the process here. Now you're giving the connection point. You told them why you're messaging them. Now there's a connection point. Now the next sentence goes like this. So I connect. Great to chat with you. What exactly do you do for work? You end with a question. Okay, so that's the formula, right? Let's go back. You start with a hey, first name, enticing first sentence. You tell them why you're messaging them, find that connection point, ask the question. So all in all, it sounds like this. Hey, Sam, I almost didn't reach out to you, but then I decided to anyways. I swear I'm not a random Facebook person with a spammy message. Haha. I've been noticing the comments you've made on the Tony Robbins page, and I checked out your profile. We definitely have the same mindset, like when you posted about work ethic. So I decided we should connect. Great to chat with you. What exactly do you do for work? That is a message that is not going to scare anybody. There's nothing spammy about it. You're not offering a business opportunity. You're just letting this person know, hey, I saw you on the Tony Robbins page, thought you looked like a cool person, thought we should connect. That's basically what you're telling them. In a roundabout way, that's what you're telling them. So that's the easy way to send your first message, okay? Make sure that you are professional, but not fake. And that message I just gave you, don't copy and paste that to every single person you talk to. Don't copy and paste. Okay, don't do that. Don't do it. I'm warning you. That's my warning. That's my disclaimer. No copy and pasting messages like that. You want to find something unique with each and every single person. Okay? Be professional, not fake. Be a real person. Be someone that they can connect with. Do not be vague in why you're reaching out to them. For example, I'm reaching out to you because I love your dress. Or I'm reaching out to you because you look cool. See what I'm saying? When you do that, it sounds like a message that you could be copying and pasting to hundreds of people, and you never even looked at my Facebook. Kind of like the last question is, what exactly do you do for work? That was the last question I asked. Now, on their Facebook profile, if it says, CSX train conductor, ask them what they do for work. Because all over their Facebook, it tells you he's a train conductor, or he's or whatever it is, if he's a pharmacist or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. If it tells you on their Facebook profile what it is they do for work, do not ask that question. That's why I tell you, do not copy and paste that message, because if you do that and the type of work they do is posted right there for you to see it, then that person's going to go, well, dang, this guy didn't even take the time to even look to see what I did for a living because it's right here on my Facebook. And they may or may not even message you back. If it was me, I probably wouldn't. Or if I did, it'd probably be sarcastic. So be sure to check out their page before you send those messages, because you don't want to look like an idiot. So do not be vague. Okay, tell them why. Tell them where you found them. So in my message, I told them I found him on the Tony Robbins page, right? Make sure you let them know that. See, what you're doing is you're letting the person know all this information before they can even ask. Because people are going to go on guard, right? People will be on their guard as to why you're reaching out to them. Why is this person talking to me? Why are they sending me friend requests? Why are they sending me messages? I don't know them. By sending that message, you're letting them know why and how, and all the questions are being answered. Okay? What on their profile stood out to you? Make sure you let them know. What on their profile stood out to you? Could it be a quote? Could it be something they believe in? Could it be a photo? Could be anything. Let them know what stood out to you. If their profile tells you what they do for work, okay, I already covered that. Don't do it. Pay attention. Use that same type of message to all of your potential prospects. I didn't say copy and paste once again, but use that type of message, okay? You can change the wording around to make it fit each and every different person if you want to, but basically that's the message you want to kind of send out. Wait for the response, and then be sure you stand out as the authority figure online. You can help. You want to position yourself as a leader. That's why branding is so important, is because branding is going to show that you are an authority. Branding is going to show that you have answers to problems they have in their business, okay? So make sure you stand out as the authority. If they are positive, use the closing questions sequence that we're fixing to go over in just a minute. Be sure to have posture when you talk to them, and then direct the conversation in the way you want it to go. Don't let them take you off course. You direct the conversation. You're in control of the conversation as to what is covered and what's not talked about, okay? So be sure to do that. So here are the 6 closing questions that I like to use. Very simple questions, non-evasive, everyday questions you can ask anybody. So if you've already talked to them and you've built a rapport with them, you still have not pitched an opportunity, but you've talked to them a little bit, and you've built enough rapport where you can actually have a decent conversation with them, then you may want to ask them this question: what do you do for work? And the goal here is to get them to ask you back what you do. Because by doing that, then the door opens up for you to talk a little bit about your business opportunity. So if I ask you, hey, what do you do for work? And they say, well, you know, I work in a pharmacy as a pharmacy tech. You know, I'll be like, oh, that's awesome. That's cool. 9 times out of 10, the very next question that they're going to ask is, well, what about you, Mike? What do you do? I get that all the time. 9 out of 10 messages will ask me, what about you, Mike? What do you do? And then that opens up the door for you to talk a little bit about your business. That doesn't mean you go into a full-blown pitch. Okay, you don't do that. You just go in and just let them know what you do, okay? And you can do it however you want to. So ask them the question, what do you do for work? And then they'll tell you. Well, how long have you been doing that? And then they'll tell you that too. You must love it, huh? Some people do. Some people don't. A lot of people don't like their job. Most people hate their job. Most people would love to quit their job and never go back, right? So if that's the case, then you say, hey, have you ever considered doing something different? They say yes. Say, well, cool. This may or may not be a fit for you, but based on what you just told me, you may want to take a look at what I'm doing, especially since this will not interfere with your time commitments. If you're open to taking a look, I could send you some information. If not, no big deal. Okay? If they say yes, they're open, then what you would do is you say, cool, here's my number. Give them your number. Tell them, say, give me a call if you have any questions. What is your number so I know who's calling? You can also let them know they can text you for the information This will be less invasive. A lot of times people would much rather deal with text messages because they don't want to get on the phone and have to talk to you, okay? A lot of people don't want to have to get on the phone and talk to you on the phone. So just tell them, so look, if you have any questions, be sure you shoot me a text message. Whatever. Okay, that works as well. So here's what it would kind of sound like in just a regular conversation, okay? So if I'm talking to Sam, then I say, cool, Sam, so what do you do for work, Sam? Well, I work at a plant. Well, how long you been doing that, Sam? Well, 15 years. Man, you must love it, huh? Well, it pays the bills, it definitely puts food on the table. And then I would say, well, have you ever considered doing something different? Well, yeah, but I've been here for so long. Well, this may or may not be a fit for you, but based on what you just told me, you may want to take a look at what I'm doing, especially since this will not interfere with any of your time commitments. If you're open to taking a look, Sam, I can send some information to you. If not, not a big deal, man. And Sam, 9 times out of 10, because of the way I presented it, he's going to say, sure, man, I'll take a look. Right? 9 times out of 10, Sam's going to say, sure, I'll take a look at it. I'm not telling him he has to join. I'm not twisting Sam's arm. I just said, look, if you're open to taking a look, I can send you some information. If not, not a big deal. If he says, yeah, sure, man, I say, cool, man, here's my number. Give me a call if you have any questions. And I'm going to send him to a link, or I might send him to a webinar, or I might send him to a video presentation, whatever it is that I send him to. I'm going to give him that information, and then I'm going to say, well, cool, here's my number, Give me a call if you have any questions. What's your number so that I know when you call who it is or who it is that's calling? He give me his number, and then that's it. You walk away. You don't keep on trying to pitch. You don't keep on trying to sell. Okay, that's it. Give him the information, walk away. You're done. Okay, that is it. So that is it. So that is all I have on my slides. Running a little bit later than I wanted to. Does anybody want to go and see how you do it on live time? Would that be of any interest to anybody here? If it is, let me know in the chat. If y'all want to see me do it live time, just say, let's go live, or yeah, let's do it, or something. Let me know if you want me. If you want me to go through it, we'll go to a page and I'll show you exactly the type of message I would send someone. Anybody want to go do a live walkthrough? Let's go. We can go do a live walkthrough. I'm going to teach you another little trick on how you can get people to engage with you as well. So you know what? I'll tell you what. Let's go. Let me see if I can. Let me stop this right quick. All right, come here, mouse. Let's stop screen sharing real quick. All right, let's go. All right, let's go to Facebook. Sweet, got it to work. All right, so here we are on the Tony Robbins page, okay? And I love going to Tony Robbins page only because there are tons of network marketers over here, okay? Tons of them, okay? Get back with you in just a minute. So, for instance, on this one here, this is he's live. Tony's live actually right now. This is his Dreamforce seminar that he's doing, and he's actually live right now as we speak. So you could go on here and watch that. Trevor Foster. Let's go find a post down here. Here's a good one. Life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. So what I would do, well, let me show you this this cool little trick that Diane Hoffman taught me. So if you come to this post, if you notice right here, you see that right here, you have all these people that liked this post. Okay. Now you don't have to do this every day, but if you got a few minutes of free time, like 5 to 10 minutes, on all those people. Now what you'll notice is when you click on that, click on the list of people that liked it, you'll come and just start scrolling. See if I can find one. See where it says follow? Now you can't send so many friend requests to people before Facebook will lock you down. But you can follow tons of people every day, and Facebook doesn't care. Okay? So the trick that Diane Hoffman taught me was to go and follow people. Okay? If they look like a professional person, someone you may want to do business with, follow them. Not what happens is when you follow that person, they get a notification that you just followed them. And a lot of times what they'll do is they'll come back and check you out and turn around and send you a friend request. So that's another great way to get people to reach out to you instead of you having to go message them. A lot of times if you just follow them, what happens is they'll come back and send you a friend request. And you can just kind of hover over and, like, obviously Mary is a business owner with It Works Global. So she's already in network marketing. So this is definitely somebody that I would like to connect with. And then you can just go down and just all the way through. If you see a follow, check on them. You know, here's one. She doesn't have, you can't add her as a friend. You can't message her. So I would probably maybe follow her and kind of see what her deal is. You know, just to kind of see. But to get people to reach out to you is just go through groups and just follow people. Make sure that you follow people that you want to work with, though. Don't follow just every single person that's on the page. Make sure it's people that have professional looking profiles and the things that we talked about already tonight. What I'll do is I'm going to go into this post and I'm going to go in here to these comments. There's 31 comments on here. Two is, well, I already reached out to her tonight. I better not do that one again. I would come through here and I would find someone. See that there's an instance where he's got cartoon characters and all that. I'm not really looking to deal with people like that. No offense, man. Okay, that she's got a nice profile. Let's see what she's got going on her wall. All right. Not really sure. Not a lot of business stuff. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see if we can find somebody with a little bit more professional looking picture. She's got a lot of followers. Let's see what her deal is. See, some of the profiles you're going to come across are going to be like that, where you can't see anything they're doing. She's got a lot of followers, though. Running out of people on that one already. All right, let's go down here to another post. There's another one down here. It's got tons of people on it. Here's 100 of them. I think I already reached out to Tony. I did. Listen. All right, for instance, here's Tony. Nice profile. He's got a wife and his kids, and that's okay. I mean, he's got his wife, his kid, but it's a nice picture, right? It's a nice, professional, good-looking picture. His cover looks good. Doesn't have a bunch of junk up there. He's a real estate broker, lives in San Diego, California. Yeah, everything looks good, nice and professional looking. He's got his kids on here. You know, real estate brokers, a lot of real estate people are really open to network marketing, and you'd be surprised. So let's see, what was the comment that he made? Bobby Martins, you are the man. Let's find something in common. Family. We could talk about his family, how his family looks great. His family. You know, if you're a family person, that could be your connection point. You know, I see you really love your family. I totally get you, man. That's why I got into network marketing, because I want to spend more time with my family. See how the connection could be easily made. See, like that, you know, I guess that's a bunch of friends having a good time. See, he might be in network marketing. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna use that as my connection point. So I'm gonna go, hi Bobby, how are you? How are you doing? Just keep in mind, I'm not going to write this word for word the way I should. I'm just going to give you a version of the script that I gave you earlier. I saw your comment on my typing skills. Oh, that's way off tonight. So I saw your comment on Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins page. And totally with you at Tony Rocks. Hi. Thought you had great energy, so I decided to check out your profile. Okay, great energy, so I decided to check out your profile. Looks like you are a great family man. Totally respect that. I am too. There's our connection point, okay? Thought you had great energy, so I decided to check out the profile. Looks like you're great famous. Totally respect that. I am too. See, you are a real estate broker. How is business? See, now once again, keep in mind now, the previous message that I showed you, the script, we ended it like this. Thought we should connect, great to chat with you. What exactly do you do for work? Well, if you'll look right over here on the left-hand side, it says he's a real estate broker, Realty Group. So he owns his own real estate company. So I don't want to ask him what he does for work, because obviously it's right in front of you, right? He's got some of his properties and things like that listed on here to see. So I just tell him, hey, I see you're a real estate broker. Would love connect sometime. some time. And that's all I'm saying. Done. Simple. So it says, hi, Bobby. How are you? I saw your comment on Tony Robbins' page and totally agree with you that Tony rocks. I thought you had great energy, so I decided to check out your profile. Looks like you're a great family man. Totally respect that, as I am too. See, you're a real estate broker. How's business? Sometime. I'm not selling him a thing by sending him a message like that. And that's exactly what you can do each and every single time. Get to talking to him, kind of feel him out. He owns his own company, but he may be open to doing something else. Is it you have the offer, maybe a product or a service, no matter what it might be able to get him to open up. If you're in travel, he may want to figure out more about a discount travel club that you may be a part of, because he might like to take his family on a lot of trips. And a travel company, then it would benefit you greatly to talk to Bobby. Your service, your product could benefit him greatly. If he's in health and wellness, he may want to take your products if he's into making sure that his body stays healthy and cleansed and all that stuff. But you'll never know if you don't build that rapport and build that conversation up with him. And that's what you have to do with these conversations. Big thing with these first scripts, that person to want to respond back to you. If you send a spammy message, if your first message is something like, hey, just, you know, if it's something like, hey, I saw your profile, I got this great new opportunity. I just started a week ago, and I've already made $400. And if you join right now, I'll put 14 people underneath you, and we're going to be super, super stinking rich with this brand new pink juice. Messages like that, I'm not calling you. I'm not talking to you, because you're sending me stuff that's just not, it's worthless, right? It's spammy messages, right? Making promises you can't keep. And I get those all the time, and I know you guys do too. But you don't want to be the person sending them. So make sure your first message is just inviting. Have a connection. Find a connection point with that person. Bring it up. Let them know why you're messaging them. And that's, I mean, it's just really that simple, guys. Don't overcomplicate this thing. I know when I first started doing it, I was totally overcomplicating it. And honestly, there's still days where I just want to shoot myself in the head rather than get on Facebook and prospect if I'm not in the mood. But the fact of the matter is, if you want to build your business, you've got to talk to people. Talking to people, and if you're not presenting your opportunity to people, you're never going to get people to join you. And that's what you have to do, okay? That's exactly what, and that's exactly all I do. It's a very simple process. It doesn't take but a second. Just think, if you did 10 people every single day, if you messaged 10 people every single day, in 30 days, you would have messaged 300 people. 12 months now, that'd be 3,600 people you've talked to. 3,600 people. Don't you think out of 3,600 people that you messaged that you could have maybe build a team of 10, 20 people? Sure you could. But you have to do the daily task. You have to get on there every single day and do your prospecting. Even if it is just 10 a day. If you work a full-time job like I do, I can commit to 10 a day. 10 people a day. Connect with 10 people a day, and then just do your follow-ups every day. So that's all I got, guys. Let me go back. We're here real quick. Got one thing here. If I can get back in here. I want to, oh, I forgot I got to open this back up. PowerPoint. Show. All right. Hide that. So here's the question. Let me open up Q&A real quick. See if anybody has any questions. I'll open up the Q&A. If you have any questions at all, I want to answer any questions you may have. Go ahead and type those in the Q&A. I went ahead and opened it up. If you have any. But my question for you is, did you get any value today? Did anything that I taught today, did it benefit you in any way, shape, fashion, or form? Any value from this training? The only thing that I ask you is that you go over to my fan page and leave me some great comments. Leave me a testimonial. Let people know that I put down a good training for you tonight. I'm going to go over to my fan page. I'm going to put a post on there that we just got done doing a prospecting training webinar tonight. So let's see. Let me do that right now. Just got finished with an awesome Facebook webinar prospecting. Did you get any value here? And I'll post it. So just go into the comments. That's Mike Walker is facebook.com/work with Mike Walker. If you go to my wall and click on my name, it'll direct you right on over to my fan page. Go there and just put it in the comments. Give me some good comments. Give me some testimonials if you got any value today. Nope, nothing for sale today. Haha. Nothing for sale today. I'm not trying to sell any service or system or anything like that. I am a part of an attraction marketing system, but we'll save that for a whole nother day. I don't want to keep nobody. I've already gone right at an hour now. So the only thing I ask is that you got value. I hope everybody that was here tonight did get value from this training. I hope that it helped you with Facebook prospecting, and I hope that it gave you some clarity as to what type of messages that you need to send out, and a little bit on the branding side on how you can actually start to brand yourself. And basically it's simple: picture and content. Content. That's how you brand yourself as a leader. And by doing that, you'll attract the right types of people to you. So guys, I hope you did get some value. Please go to my fan page. That's at Work with Mike Walker. Comments over there. That's all I ask from you. So guys, hope y'all had a wonderful night. I hope this has helped you. Until the next webinar, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Take care and be blessed. And I will talk to you guys later.